Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to another Trespasser custom. This is a sequel to the last one we looked at, Lost Jungle. This is Lost Jungle 2, also by Draconisaurus. Some help from others. And right off the bat, you'll notice the distance trees are all very low. They're in their low poly form because this is one of those maps where if I turn up the draw distance, it crashes immediately. So, no guarantee it won't crash on us throughout the course of this. What do we got here?
8 shots.
A rusty bike, and a... okay, it's just a... whoop. What's going on with the arm here? I was gonna say, this is just a black Desert Eagle, instead of the chrome one in the game. But, what kind of arm is this? This is a custom arm, kinda looking like Anne has a flatworm attached to her. Oh, and we've got, no boob tattoo, for health. So it's a good thing we have the HUD.
8 shots.
But yeah, we've got this... oh, God, look at it. It's so weird. Like, the arm is already kind of goofy looking all the time in Trespasser, so this thing that she very delicately holds guns with is even worse. Alright. So unlike the first map, this one is actually one that has an end trigger. It's not just for
Dear
exploring.
Diary, hunting dinosaurs on a strange island.
Oh, there goes the water.
Little chance of escape. Oh.
Does the water have a current? Or am I just rolling? But yeah. That bridge is, like most of these bridges in these levels, a death trap. I don't know what it is that people have against functional bridges when they make Trespasser maps. Oh. I've got part of the bike. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Give me the gun.
Eight shots.
Okay. So already we are faced with one of the most dreaded obstacles.
Dear Diary, hunting dinosaurs on a strange island.
Bridge jump.
Little chance of escape.
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
Ah, diggity dog. And sometimes people wonder why I don't like to do large amounts of Trespasser at once. Alright, I think the smart thing here to do... well, I don't know if we can manage it. Usually with these bridges, the best way to actually manage them is to just jump on the railing.
On a strange island.
Okay, so if I do this right, I can just mash jump to make it across.
Fine. Well, more news later. And
Yep, there we go. If you try to do it carefully, you will die. Oh, we got P90. Again, a custom gun,
hasn't
but
been used.
it appears in a few maps. And it's got a good amount of ammo. Oh. I guess everything in this is going to be covered in physics objects. The one thing about this P90 is that it does kind of block your view a fair bit. Kind of hold it like this. Also, it doesn't have a functional sight, it looks like. Just a rail with no iron sight on it.
the funny thing was how easy it was. Nobody stops you. Just get on the bus and watch the highway start moving. The whole world before you.
Well,
I guess it's not a vacation if you don't know when you're coming back.
Unless he successfully jumps out of there, he is stuck now, and a non-threat. Which kind of happens when you put water in these maps.
As I journeyed south along the coast, the air grew moist and heavy. Metal and concrete lay rotting in the sun and the rain.
Ooh, what are you? That's a JP3 Raptor with the weird little, like, quill feathers they had. I haven't seen one of those in a map before. I should mention, too, that unlike the first one, this map is pretty recent. I think it came out only a couple months ago.
A lost world.
Ain't getting any eggs out of me. It's a shame that somebody didn't add in the little bone flute. The 3D printed, modeled Raptor bone flute. That's Stego. Looking very stuck and very stumpy. Gotta say, the foliage is very dense in this map compared to the first one. You can definitely see the difference. But that's also the reason why you can't turn the draw distance up. Trespasser is really one of those things where you can't just throw more hardware at it and it runs better. The engine has a lot of limitations that can't be overcome with more power. In fact, I don't even think it can take full advantage of a lot of that power. Oh, more of these guys. I wonder what was up with that one M16 in the Craters map that, the one that got stuck in my face. Because all these other ones in these maps seem to work fine. Anything in the engine hunter truck? No, it doesn't look like it. So, looks like we have two paths.
The jungle canopy hung over us.
Who's this big fella?
There was an utter silence.
Is that,
Far away I could hear a Jeep engine idling.
Is that an acro? Alright, did you see that? I don't know if that was me or the Raptor, but I'm pretty sure I just threw the gun at his head and killed him. And then I touched the other Raptor. But still, I think that would have been pretty sweet. If that was the cause. Okay, so we gotta make it across the bridge again.
Left.
I don't know how big this map is. I assume it's gonna be bigger, because the other one was pretty small. Okay, we don't have a map.
Dear Diary, hunting dinosaurs on strange.
I think for convenience sake, I'm gonna make a save when we get across this bridge.
8 shots.
I kinda wish I could just roll down this hill, but I think the drop is still too big. No, I made it down. Come on, before it gets too deep. There we go. Health is low, but as long as we keep out of range for a minute, we should have it all back. Now the question is, can we escape this pool?
The funny thing was how easy it was.
Yep, and there's already a Raptor on it.
Just get on the bus and watch the highway start moving. The whole world before you. I guess it's not a vacation if you don't know when you're coming back. A lost world.
Help me, Stego buddy. Or at least distract him for me. Oh, there's another one. Yep, that's how you survive. You wedge yourself in a tree. Oh, I'm just digging myself deeper here. Now, it might look like I'm running away, but I'm actually running to this P90.
Feels full.
Alright. So now we won't have to do that bridge again. Okay, so we've got two different paths that seem to go the same way. one with the big fella, and one with more raptors. I guess we'll just kind of loop around and see both sides. Since I'm not sure if they connect or not. What is this? Aside from Raptor Central. Some kind of key card we need.
Feels full.
I guess speaking friend
I stepped
and
out of the
entering won't
jeep
help.
and stretched my legs. The two guards attended to the wheel, and just for an instant I stood alone, unprotected in the Jurassic wilderness. I felt the air currents around me, heard a single tree rustle.
Oh, there isn't much to tell.
Oh, hello.
You know, I went to the party.
Hello, clever girl.
I wore
How'd you
the
get in
little
here?
black dress. It was beautiful.
That actually got me by
I
surprise.
didn't want to be alone or something. It wasn't what I wanted. I guess it doesn't matter now.
So that one was unlocked. What about this one? Did I just not, like, push it hard enough?
Full clip.
Excuse me, Anne, you mean full magazine? As though the terminology is really that important. People always get so fussy about that one.
The jungle canopy hung over us. There was an utter silence. Far away I could hear a jeep engine idling.
There's an AK-74
Hasn't been used.
SU. That's definitely new. And it looks like it's probably ported from somewhere else. Oh. How did I get stuck in the tree? I feel like that building is what we need to do to escape the map. So is there anything around
As I
these
journeyed
buildings?
south along the coast, the air grew moist and heavy. Metal and concrete lay rotting in the sun and the rain.
There's a good amount of guns around, but guns aren't gonna get us through this by themselves. Rip Stego. I hope there's not, like, something I need in there. There is definitely something in there, but I think it's just a gun. Can I grab the gate and pull it down?
"1981.
Ooh, what is this?
I stumbled out of the helicopter, already beginning to sweat, and looked around at the lush forest,
Oh man, it's the taser
the wet
gun.
leaves.
I believe this thing was one of the cut things from Trespasser. Sort of like the handheld taser, but, you know. Yeah, you can see it pretty much does the
Half
same
a
kind of
clip.
stun.
Full clip. It's half gone.
Gotta hold your gun above your head to turn around fully.
hasn't been used.
Alright, let's try this thing out on this big guy.
Half gone. Almost out. That's it.
So was there anything on his side? Any, I don't know, like a corpse or something I need to search? Pile of bones? Maybe I just need to get on the roof of this thing. Let's see if I can get a vantage point to look on the roof.
Full clip.
His frill fell off. It's like flopping around. I mean, there are open, well, are those open windows or are those just solar panels? I assume they're not solar panels because they're not really tilted up that much. I was going to say, if we do need to get on the roof, then we just need to drag some boxes out of here. So maybe I can grab these. Yep. They're sort of stuck in the ground. A little bit. Oh. Now they're now they're stuck in the ceiling. You couldn't have left them outside. You had to make me drag him through this doorway. Oh, it's stuck on the door handle. Come on. You got it. Oh, good girl. Who is a handy box? The other favorite part of Trespasser, having to manhandle objects to let... God damn it. To let you progress. I mean, Half-Life 2 did the same thing, but... they gave you better tools for it than just a wobbly arm. Because even without the gravity gun, you know, you can still pick up stuff. But I guess that's not realistic enough for Trespasser to just pick stuff up with your mind like you do in Half-Life. Alright, so stack... Jesus. Jesus, take the mouse. Nope, that is not gonna help me. That might. Ah, there we go. So there's the radio.
Activating systems. Satellite uplifted. Connected. Local transmitter down. Attempting connection to mountaintop facility.
Oh, okay. A transmission to the mountaintop facility attempted to occur, and that ended the level. So that was neat, short and sweet. You know, nothing long or dragging out. We got to see some new content, new guns, new dinos, and it's always nice to see that people are still importing more stuff, or, you know, modeling more stuff for Trespasser. Especially with some of the long-running projects, God, I can't talk today, projects that have, you know, been in the works for a while that might be nearing completion. Anyhow, that's Lost Jungle 2. Still more maps to go, as you can see from this list. Quite a few. I mean, there's ones in here we've already done. I haven't actually cleared them out, but there's definitely some new stuff in here. Until next time, I've been Shadefire, and this is Trespasser Customs. Take care, folks.